Imagine waking up tomorrow morning, rubbing your blurry eyes, and the first thing you hear is your dog barking, "Hey, you snore way too loud at night." His tail lags, but his tone is playfully annoyed, like he's been holding this grudge for weeks. Or your cat, lounging smugly on the windowsill, casually flicks her tail and drawls, "Oh, by the way, I hate that brand of food you keep buying." Yeah, every single animal on Earth suddenly able to talk to us. So what happens? First, let's set the stage. For millions of years, humans have been the dominant species on the planet, at least in part because we are the only one that can share complex thoughts. We can scheme, cooperate, and tell stories. But what if overnight, every animal was given the power of speech? Overnight, the natural world's entire balance of power is flipped. Let's start small. Pets. Dogs would also explain why they bark at the mailman. "He smells like 20 other dogs. I know his kind." Cats? Cats would snottily affirm what we already knew. "You exist only to feed me. Don't touch my belly." Pet owners could never quite look at their animals the same way. The adorable hamster spinning its wheel, it shouts now, "This is dull. I want a bigger cage and Netflix." But outside of comedy, things became serious quickly. Farm animals, let's say cows, pigs, and chickens, could suddenly talk. Humans have been eating them for centuries, not asking questions. But now, you're about to slice into a burger and the cow is like, "Excuse me? That used to be my cousin." That changes things. The meat industry could collapse overnight, not because we ban it, but because nobody would be able to tolerate that their dinner was begging for mercy. And don't even let me get started on seafood. Picture an octopus at the fish market screaming, "Don't buy me. I solved a Rubik's Cube last week." That sushi night just got a little weird all of a sudden. Okay, let's zoom out. What about wild animals? There would never be a quiet forest, a silent jungle, a still ocean. Birds would chatter up a storm. So this dude's like running through a park at 6 a.m. daily? What a freak. Squirrels would rat on you whenever you snatched their acorns with that rake of yours. From the middle of the ocean, the whales could call us, "Stop throwing trash in my home." Conservation would explode. Species at risk could literally inform us what they need to survive. Picture a snow leopard saying, "More land, less hunting, please." More convincing than any poster of them in campaign garb. Conservation would explode. What they need to survive, endangered species might tell us. Quite literally, picture a snow leopard howling, "We need more land and less hunting, please." That would be better than any campaign poster. But wait, it's not all good. We'd also hear terrifying things. Sharks could serenely declare, "Oh no, we don't really want to sink our teeth into people. But once in a while, we do like to take a little nibble." That's scarier in some ways than the not knowing. Bathroom spiders can use this time to whisper, "I've been watching you brush your teeth for 3 months. Good luck sleeping after that." And then there are insects. Billions of them. The mosquitoes wouldn't shut the hell up. "Hey, just one bite. Come on, man." Picture a summer night when every cricket, every fly, every moth is screeching at the same time. It would be like Times Square all the time. So what's the big reveal? If animals could all talk, maybe humans wouldn't count as the planet's primary voice. We'd have to share. Animals outnumber us massively, by trillions. Suddenly, every ant, bee, and worm has an opinion. Politically, things would explode. We don't give animals the right to vote. Are cows given a seat at the United Nations? Imagine a panda speaking to the planet. "We're not fond of fornicating on camera. Please stop." Economies would collapse and rebuild. Entire industries, meat, leather, animal testing, could disappear in a flash. Zoos would either turn into negotiation centers or they'd be immediately closed the minute the animals started doing interviews. Essentially, humankind would be compelled to concede we are not the only species capable of thinking thoughts that matter. And that would be the most humbling day in the history of humanity. So what's the takeaway? If animals could talk tomorrow, life would be hysterically cringeworthy, politically messy, and confusingly challenging. But perhaps, just perhaps, it would make us better to boot, and we would have no excuse for decrying the rest of the planet's voices. Until that time, your dog will continue barking at the door, and you will not know whether an intruder or just a squirrel doing you dirty. If you like this little brain teaser, leave a like and let us know in the comments what first animal you'd like to chat with. And be sure to subscribe for more What of Science, because who knows, perhaps tomorrow your cat will indeed talk back.